All right, back for episode 3. Our
Look at us.
fans have been fiending. We've been getting so many messages.
A lot of messages. When's
Mm-hmm.
episode 3 dropping? What's funny is this morning, one of my coworkers was asking me about the episode, and then my other coworker, to be funny, was like, "What are you talking about? They canceled the show." But she didn't hear her, and so I was like, she looked at me and she's like, "It's coming out." And I was like, "Yeah, it's gonna come out on Thursday." She's like, back up, back up, back up. Did she just say that you guys canceled the show? I was like, yeah. She's like, was she trying to be funny? And I was like, I think so.
Not canceled, not after 2 episodes. Like, what are we, like Netflix or something?
But it
Like,
was, it was, and I think she said that she's like, don't Netflix me or something like that.
this is not Netflix. We do this ourselves. So until we say it's done, it's not done. No, nobody is pulling the plug on us but us. With that said, reintroducing ourselves, I'm Lisa,
I'm Crystal.
and this is Get It Together, Girl. Do we have any updates?
We do have updates. I was gonna say I have two, but I don't because I honestly, so I've been asked about from episode one about musty coworkers. And I know myself, I don't remember where that conversation was going because that was what, a month now since
Yeah, almost.
we had that episode and we were talking about, I'm pretty sure what I was going to say was going to be fucked up. And that's why I was laughing when I said it. And I said we'll just save that for another time because we were running out of time. So for anyone that was asking about musty coworkers, when I remember what the fuck I was going to say, I'll let you know. But the other update is I was asked about when I mentioned in episode 2
Let's get the
about
abbreviated version. Because
about
it could be a real long story.
it could be a real long story. But I was asked about, I mentioned being engaged last episode, and I was asked about engaged. And so basically, long story short, I was engaged at one point. I hit him with the, what are we doing? We're not getting any younger. I don't want to play house. Let's get engaged. I actually picked out my engagement ring. My mom thought it was a Cracker Jack ring at the end. He proposed.
I kind of agree. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
I mean, that's mean because it was my birthstone and
It
I'm the
just
one
it
who picked it
wasn't
out.
it was it wasn't the stone. It was just like,
The setting.
yeah, I don't know. It was just the whole thing, I guess, left a bad taste in my mouth. So I couldn't
You
really
didn't
like
like
anything
him,
about it. No. I can't say I advised you against it.
but you didn't
I was
me
like
against it.
one of those like, I don't think this is a good idea, but you do what you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
It's your
But
life, girl.
you were also of the, but what are you guys doing? Like, where's this going? Like, I don't understand. And
Well,
so
because
we were engaged.
you already had your daughter, so
Yeah.
at that point it was
So
like, what are we doing?
what are we doing? So I picked out the ring, and then we got engaged. And then 4 months later, we were no longer engaged and we were no longer together.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yep.
So
So
that's the lesson. Like from what we said, if you liked it, then you should have put a ring on it. But also, don't don't hit someone with a, where we going if they're clearly, they don't have a map to where they want to go.
if you feel the need to be like, we need to get engaged, then it's not for you. Like if you, I mean, I'm sure there are instances where maybe this person is just like nervous and like afraid of commitment, but for the most part, if you've been together for like 5 6 years and you're not on the same page about it, and you have to be like, so we need to get engaged soon because what are we doing? And that person just like, I guess. Don't I guess. Don't. That's mm-mm, mm-mm. That's and that. But you know what? It all happened for a reason. It all happened for a reason. That's why we're here right now.
Getting it together.
Because what if it worked out and you like moved to Houston or something? Who knows? I mean, not that this person moved there, but who knows what could have happened? Maybe that multi-level marketing took off that he was into at the time and he became a millionaire. He could have been the one, but
oh, the multi-level marketing. No, not an MLM.
Not an MLM girl selling.
Not a wish you were here.
Selling shakes and protein bars. Oh, fuck out of here.
Everyone had those banners? I mean, listen, they got to travel. Those people with the "Wish You Were Here" banners.
Did they?
Okay. Do you have any updates?
I am well into week 2 of my new job. That is, it's going, guys. It's happening. So, I'm still there. I didn't burn the place down. And all wins for me. I was watching someone said something on Instagram. Like, it was like a video, and she was like, listen, until someone says it's a problem, I'm gonna assume that it's not a problem. And that's how I feel. So like, I'm going to do things the way that I'm assuming they're gonna be done. And until someone says something, I'm assuming everything is great, phenomenal. So it's great, guys. Working is the best.
Which is funny because
that leads to our first topic. The topic of the day.
Since it's your favorite.
It is my favorite. I used to wake up to this song and it used to really get me going. Working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. Barely getting by. What's the rest of the working?
Are you gonna ask me? That's
what a way to make a living, barely getting by. Shaking and a living make you lose your mind, and they never give you credit to make you. Basically, the song is about like her boss like using her and like taking her ideas, and she feels like she's never gonna get where she wants to go. If you haven't seen 9 to 5 with Dolly Parton, Jane Fonda, and Lily Tomlin, please watch that movie. You've never watched it?
No.
Oh my God, it's one of my favorite movies. It's so good. It's truly amazing. They may or may not try to kill their boss and they hold him hostage, but it's great. It's all funny. It's truly Dolly Parton at her best. He deserved it though.
When
if you
was
watch
she
the movie,
ever at her worst?
Well, I don't know. I can't say I dislike this movie, but I saw a movie with her and Queen Latifah. It was like Joyful Noise. I was like, not your best, but not the worst. But anyways, the Dolly Parton that's another day.
The whole topic.
Dolly Parton is always on my mind though, to be honest. So our topic, we bring up working 9 to 5 because, guys, working it's interesting. There are the cons of working from home. And now in 2020, I was working from home. I was working from home for almost 2 years. And so now I'm like back in the office post COVID, and I'm like it feels weird, but doesn't feel weird. And I'm just like getting used to like just not being home and like not having time. Like before I could just like, oh, I'm gonna wash the clothes in the middle of the day, or I'm gonna like go to Rite Aid or like go to the dentist or
Trader Joe's.
Like, I'm gonna take a walk, guys. I'm just gonna go around the block and maybe walk over to Target. Like, no, I am I have an office, I'm in a place, and I am there, and I'm like still getting used to that schedule and like trying to make time for everything. Like, guys, working is ghetto. I don't like it. I had to heat things up in a communal microwave. It was dirty. I was like, there were no plastic knives. I bring my own.
Barbarians. That's uncouth.
Wait, hold on. It was like the first day I brought like chicken. It was like a chicken breast. Bitch, I ate it with a fork like this. I just picked it up, stuck the fork in the chicken. I was like, because there was no knife. I was like, what do I do? It was like it was like lunchtime. I was there. I had like no choice. Oh, things like that.
Like that.
Now you have your like hybrid. You're like one of those very special, lucky people that has a hybrid schedule. So you're home like 2 days and then you're in the office 3 days.
It's fun because I chose the schedule Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So when people are like, oh, so when do you come in? I was like, WTF. And they're like, WTF what? And I was like, WTF, like, what the fuck what? And I was like, no, Wednesday, Friday.
WTF, girl. Are you deaf? Are you stupid? No offense to anyone who's deaf if you're watching this with subtitles or something.
No, but like I do think the idea of working is ghetto. Okay. I don't like it. I'm not saying that I want to be a sugar baby. I just would like someone to take care of me monetarily. And I don't want to work, but I like my job. And like, I did a crazy thing where I have a full-time job, but then my old job from 4 years ago now, because, okay, so you were working from home from 2020 up until last year. I got let go of my first full-time job in 2020 and unemployed.
That's right. What's your first full-time job?
I was fun employed.
Yeah, fun employed. Just having a good time.
I want to say July, going off the vibes, until July of 2021. And then I had one job, and then I got another job, which is the job I have now. And this is my second full-time job. But my job that I had before the first full-time job back in 2018, 2019, they were like, hey girl, hey. And I was like, what's up? Because I'm still cool with them. And they were like, do you want to come work this weekend? And I was like, sure. And then my dumbass worked 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, and then worked 7 to 5, Saturday, 9 to 5, Sunday. And then I had the audacity to be tired yesterday morning. And so what I'm saying is that the struggle is real and I hate it. And we could do better. And by do better, I mean not working. Our skills could be better utilized not working. Like, again, we love our jobs. Please don't fire us. We love our jobs.
Yeah, don't let me go.
If we had a choice, we would.
Yeah, it would be watching Disney Plus and taking walks in the park, like hello, and like riding my bike and blasting Lil Nas X. That would be. Also, for reference, guys, like just for clarity, I also work with Crystal at the part-time job, and I was there. So I can attest that girlfriend was frazzled. It was the first time back in like how many years? You said like how many years? 4 years. 3 years.
And then people were asking me questions like, "What's this? How the fuck am I supposed to know? I don't."
Yeah, people were, and that was a day where people were particularly like trying it. I was like, "Oh no, please no."
It was the how do you not know this, Crystal? Why can't you get into the building, Crystal? Why doesn't your swipe? What swipe? What swipe?
I forgot about
how
that.
Would my
you lost all your
how
credentials.
would my ID card? Yes, how would my ID card from 3 years ago still allow me access to this building?
Oh my God. That's something like, and if I were you, I would have totally forgot about that until the second I got up to the door and I would have been like, fuck, how do I get inside? Great.
No, that happened to me when it was time for me to make the report and I tried to get into the computer.
Oh, that part too. I was like, ooh.
Because I forgot that so I used to be a house manager for a theater in the city. And so part of my duties was to write a house report on the event that happened. Mm-hmm. And so I was like, time to write the house report. And then I was like, oh, fuck, the house report. I used to write them on the computer. We had to make the head ushers write it on paper. And so I'm just like, I don't know what to do. So when I told like the other house manager that was there, I was like, man, I didn't write the house report. She's like, you didn't write the house report yet. What were you doing this whole time?
She came in hot too. She was so like
clearly not working. But then she goes and she's like, oh my God, I love that Crystal's here. She's my favorite. I'm like, yeah, whatever.
She was hilarious. Yeah. It was one of those days. It was a journey for everyone involved. We were short staffed that day too. And it was raining. It was raining all day. Cold. It was cold.
People were outside in the courtyard.
Yeah. It was a mess, guys. The brakes got messed up because we didn't realize that we weren't supposed to get one, but then people were already out and we're like, we already fucked this up. So everybody just go to Whole Foods. Do what you're going to do.
I definitely sent a text to the senior house manager, the one that asked me to come in. Yeah. He's like, how's everything going? I'm like, oh, everything's fine. This place is messy. Wonderful. I need you to understand. He was like, oh no, what happened? I was like, this, and this. And he's like, are you serious? Like, why would I be joking about that? Why would I be joking about that? So I spent the whole weekend at my old job. I was running into like people that I used to work with. Like I ran into a security guard that I used to like hang out with. I was like, hey, he's like, what are you doing here? I was like, what are you doing here?
Chatting it up.
I got so much tea about this place. I was like, how?
Oh, you did though, actually.
I love that for me that I can leave a place, come back, and still have the privilege of getting all the hot gossip as if I still work there.
I feel like you just attract it. You just draw that out of people. Like
chaos?
Yes. Chaotic energy.
Good,
chaotic
bad,
vibes.
Neutral. I'm a safe space for chaos.
Yeah.
Hashtag I'm a safe space for chaos.
But what's crazy though is that you worked all week. Like the entire week, because you worked Saturday and Sunday. I didn't even work Sunday because it was Mother's Day. And then you had to go get your daughter and bring her back home and be a mom. Mom duty. So like how is that? Like you're balancing now 2 jobs, working from home, being in the office.
Y'all really want me to go back to that job? I don't want. Maybe I don't know.
She's part-time, guys. I don't know who she thinks she's kidding.
They're really hoping that I come back part-time.
Excuse me, guys. We have a really big event coming up next month, and she's going to be there. I don't know who she thinks she's kidding, but she's 100% going to be there.
I'm not going to be there for all those days.
You're going to be there for most of those days. It's a film festival that we're having.
One of the days that I said I was going to be there, I can't be there because there's a big event at my actual job. Celebrities are going to be there, and I want to see who.
Celebrities are going to be at ours. Did you see?
I saw. I was the one who was telling you who was going to be there.
I went and I wrote everything down on my notebook like a crazy person. I was like, I need to know who's going to be there, what day, what the thing is. And let's see. Can I say them? I mean, no, maybe. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Famous baseball player, but like the famous baseball player of New York City. The only one who didn't do steroids.
That we know.
He would never.
Okay.
One of those days it falls on my birthday though, June 15th. So I'm probably not going to be there that day. That's a Wednesday.
Probably. Well, the thing that as my job is on the Thursday, so I'm like, oh no, I can't make it because they were talking to me about it,
Sorry,
and
guys.
she looked at me, she's like, why? Do you wanna volunteer? I was like, I was wondering, I didn't see the email asking for volunteers. She's like, oh, we didn't send it out yet. I was like, okay, what date is that? And she's like, June 16th. And I was like, yeah. Oh, already. But I didn't put it down on paper. I just said, let's look at the schedule and I'll tell you what I can do. He already told me I can't get there at 5:30 because that's when doors open. I was like, I'm on 39. It's gonna be fine. I could just, it's a straight shot. It's good. It's good.
Oh, you wanted to do the Thursday night?
I was initially, but either way, I'm going to be working that Thursday. Just where?
Where? That's really the question. Look at us hustling. Two ladies in our 30s working two jobs, 9 to 5. Like, as great as that is to be independent and everything, I'm not opposed to being a sugar baby.
I know you're not.
I want someone to buy me things. I think I would be a horrible sugar baby. I think I'd be an atrocious sugar baby.
Where the fuck is my money, Clive? What is this?
I didn't want red. I wanted burgundy. I hate this.
All right, baby, I'll give you some more money. No, it's the principle of the matter.
I am sleeping in the other room again. You need to shave your back.
Ow, what's up?
No, I would just be like always just mad and like nothing would be good enough. I want more. But also you're
keep
disgusting.
Throwing money. He keeps throwing money at you. Just keep throwing whatever makes you happy, Lee. Nothing you're doing is making me happy.
You know, be great. What if you just like gave me money and just left me the hell alone?
Make sure you leave me in your will. Thanks. Thanks, babe. Don't kiss me. Very Regina George. Don't kiss lip gloss. Cause you love a good lip gloss.
Yeah. Where is it? I have it over here somewhere.
You guys need to understand. I'm a liquid lipstick.
Well, this is my mini one, my Fenty, and I have like. I love a good lip gloss.
He doesn't care. Like I'm like, I don't like lip gloss because it's sticky, and then like if the wind and the hair gets in my mouth or on my lips, and she's like,
my mix. This is milky lip gloss. Oh no! Why did we get hit with the upgrade to pro option? It's like you have 10 more minutes left. Okay, we're gonna make this work. We're gonna make this work. If anything, we'll put it together. And we'll
chop and screw it.
Yes. We might have to do that.
Look at that, getting it together. So messy.
I think it's because we have it on gallery mode.
No, I think it's because they gave us the first two. They're like, here you go, bitches.
Oh, is that what happened?
They might have played us. They might have played us.
See, I thought we were getting away with it because it was like, I thought it was like, if it's 2 or more people, then they put the time constraint on. I thought it was like, oh, if it's like just you two. Oh, this is fucking ghetto, guys. Do we have to pay for... We have to pay for this now?
Look at us just talking about both of us having like 2 jobs and
I have to pay for this.
If we have to pay for Zoom.
What happened to Zoom, guys? Does someone want to cover this? Can we go to like a GoFundMe?
A GoFundMe to pay for the Zoom?
Yeah, because I used to have them from work, but of course they had to like cancel it on me. Oh wait,
because they fired you.
I wasn't fired. I was let go.
Sure, you were let go, but they immediately, as soon as they let you go, take away her
access was everything was like email immediately cut out. They're like, they mailed me back my stuff in a box after I asked for it back. That was left on my desk. That's how they do, you guys. Let me tell you something. If you think that your office job and you think like, oh, everybody loves me here, everybody, oh, it's so great. Oh, they would never do that. If letting you go meant they were going to save like an extra whatever, $10,000 that year, they would let your ass go. You would not be allowed back in the office. You would have to get your little notebooks and Stranger Things pens mailed back to you in a broken FedEx box, and that'll be the end of that. Boom. I don't care.
What's funny is that we were both let go, but when people ask me what happened, I'm just like, they just told me they are not in a position to ask me back.
Yeah, because you were like a teacher at the really wrong time. Like that was 2020, and they were just like, yeah, we're just not. We're just not.
Direction that we are no longer interested in going.
They were like, no, we're gonna try out this virtual learning some more, and we're going to see if we can have the math teacher also teach science and also teach theater, because we think that could like save us a little bit. I'm sure they did that.
Yeah. So do you want to start topic 2, or should we like cut it here, restart the Zoom, and then go to topic 2?
Okay, let's do that.
Okay. Bye. See you in a little bit.
Bye.
Nice it looks right here.
All right, we're back. We're back.
Will this be a 2-parter? I mean, obviously, yes. Will we be able to mash them together? We'll find out.
That's a great question that I've been thinking about this whole time. And whenever I come across a problem, I'm always like, I'm not the first person to experience this. So I'm sure there is an answer. I just have to find it. It is out there.
And you would have to find it before drop day.
Yeah. So we'll see. You know what? I'm going to do my best, guys. And it's going to be what it's going to be. We might have to go ahead and upgrade our subscription so that we have a continuous, uninterrupted recording session, unless we find something else that is cheaper, as in free. But I feel like there aren't many options for that. I mean, unless we like record in person, but then we have to like make time. Things to discuss at a later time.
To put on the agenda.
Darling. We're going to go into our second topic, which is...
Nice for what?
Nice
Hold on.
For what?
As the great Aubrey Graham said, aka Wheelchair Jimmy. Nice for what? Nice for what? Nice for what? And that's, I feel, is a topic close to your heart.
I'm nice to everyone. That man didn't say excuse me loud enough. Why were you tapping me? You see that I'm doing something and you're gonna move behind me? That's not the time, sir. This is not the time for bathrooms. Like, everyone is coming in. What are you doing? You can't wait? Like, it was outrageous.
Y'all noticed that I didn't specify an example? What, like, that's the most recent example.
That's what she was thinking of, because she said it to me at the time. And I was like,
no, because this is what happened. Okay, so she's online. She's like taking tickets, and I'm walking past.
Scanning.
She was scanning tickets.
Those people tried to bum rush the door.
So she's like, there's only like she's just her by herself, and there was a line of people. And so like I'm walking past because I'm the house manager, and so I'm walking past making sure everyone's okay. And I watched it happen, and this gentleman was behind her, and he said, "Excuse me."
Okay.
But then she didn't hear him because she was doing her job. So he said, "Excuse me," and he put his hand on her and like moved her a little bit. So
don't do that.
So she turns around. She's like, "You can say excuse me next time, sir."
But was I wrong though? Because why are you doing this when there's like literally 100 people coming in at me? I'm scanning. The thing is like going, like I can't hear you. And you're behind me. So of course I can't hear you. Like, oh my God. That guy was on something. Like,
But
you just walked in. Why did you go to the bathroom before you sat down? Now you're gonna try to come out the one door everybody's coming in. Those people were crazy. Somebody stole somebody's phone. I don't even.
Oh, that's true. Someone did steal someone's phone. They hit him with the what? I don't know what you're talking about. Wrong number. And so when they try to call back, the person turned the phone off. And the guy was
someone left their phone in this theater, right? And they come back and they're like, "Oh my God, I left my phone in the theater. Did anyone find it?" And we're like, "No, let's call it and see. Maybe it's somewhere on the floor." Called it, and whoever answered was like, "Wrong number." Mm-hmm. And then we called again, and the phone was off. So that means someone who also attended this event found the phone and kept it. So this is when I tell you, like, okay, please, these people belong in jail.
I just feel like so obviously when this episode comes out, you would have already, if you're following us on Instagram, you would have seen today's TikToks, this week's TikTok post. And both of them require having to talk to strangers and be nice to them, to say hello. And I asked, which one of us do you think it is?
Guys, I'm so nice in real life. Okay.
She's nice in real life, but it takes some getting used to.
Meanwhile, I'm good at customer service, but
until the customer,
I don't like to see. He touched me. That was the big thing. If he hadn't done that and he just like tried to squeeze by, I'd been like whatever. But the fact that he like physically touched me, I was like,
at the other theater when they're what about the other theater when you're being sassy with them? When you're taking tickets at the other theater.
Oh, yeah. No, but we have
you.
to, nobody touches me, but like we have to kind of be sassy with them because they're like, it's sort of like herding cattle. Like people will like, they're just not listening. And you're like, we got to get everybody. Come on, guys. We got to be here. And they're just like, I don't know. Like, what do I need? Like, I'm telling you what you need to show me. This is where you need to stand. Like, let's go. I'm actually one of the nicer ones that's there.
Yeah, that's true.
Because there are some people who will like come with that DMV attitude of like, sir, where's your ID? This is New York State. You can't leave your house without that. Okay, I'm gonna try to work with you this time, but you need to know for next time. Like,
okay. Girl. So I feel like the biggest place that this nice for what comes into though is not work related. It's like when we're on these streets and let's say a person of the male persuasion comes up to us and they're like, hello. And you're like, what?
I don't even respond. I don't respond to them anymore.
They get nothing.
No. Someone tried it today. I was walking somewhere and someone like whistled at me and I was like, please.
See, catcalls are different, but I feel like if they're just saying hello.
If they're saying hello, I'll say hello back. But I've gotten like, all kinds of things about my ass or this or that. And I'm just like, that's not directed to me. That's directed to your mama. Like, I'm not dealing with that.
But you know what sucks about that though is like, nice for what is like, because it's such a blanket statement, I feel like because there's so many people who catcall, and so now you don't know who's actually genuinely saying hi and who's just being an asshole. And so you just like, not you specifically, but you in general. It's like, why am I gonna be nice to you? I don't know what you want from me.
I'll say hi, but like once you
give them an inch, they take
you start asking me things, I gotta go. No, thank you. I hit him with a no thank you real quick. Hey, miss, can I? Nice no, thank you. No, thank you. Yeah, sorry. Hey, how you doing? What? No, thank you. No, thank you. No, because I don't have time for that. Like, no. People want to, that's how they get you. And We're too old for that.
You are better at like cutting off conversations than I am. And this
Am
is
I
how we
better
end
at
up.
it, or I'm just sort of like I've gotten better at it, but like yeah, it's definitely you gotta be like you gotta wait for that little like pause, and you gotta be like you gotta do that like that suck in the air.
Ooh,
All right, well, and you gotta be like,
yikes.
all
Gotta
right, well,
go.
I'm gonna head out, but you have a good one. You stay well, okay? And you like
Stay blessed.
dap them or whatever, give them a hug, and all
You
right,
dap
be on my
people?
way if you must.
Have you dapped anyone recently?
Maybe, maybe the person I saw today.
What's
You never.
up?
It was kind of, but you know, like, yeah, you gotta wait for that, like, because you know that you don't want to be in the conversation. They may not have realized it, but then when you know what? Also, I do. You got to start physically backing away. Physically back away. Reach for the door if there's a door.
Mm-hmm.
Like start. You're talking, but you're moving back. Okay, all right. You have it. Okay, and then we just get out of there because some people will want to talk all day, and when you know that you want to like go home, you're like, no. Like that time we were at a engagement party or something, and I don't think I did it really well, but someone like kind of cornered us by a bathroom. Do you remember that?
No.
The engagement party in Long Island that I think my dad drove us to. It was like a barbecue in the street.
Oh, there was an engagement party? It wasn't an engagement. Oh,
Or
because
there
he popped
yeah,
the question. Yes, it was an
yeah.
engagement party. Yes.
And someone cornered us by the bathroom and was like talking to us, but like we didn't like, nah, girl. Like I was like, all right, well,
This is why we can't be together, because you were giving them the okay, and I was like, tell me more. And they got
nah,
confused.
no, no, no. You gotta hit him with the damn, that's crazy. I'm going back upstairs. Always hit him with the damn, that's crazy. Damn, that's crazy. Or wow, that's crazy. I'm taking lunch actually though, right now.
I hit my daughter with that.
Not your own daughter.
Wow.
Damn, she's like,
Wow.
Mom,
She
school was
won't
crazy.
shut.
Damn, that's crazy.
Like, wow, that's crazy. And I'll be on my phone like, wow, what? Can't believe that happened. No, wow, no me diga. Wow.
I heard someone say that the other day. I was at a restaurant, and the hostess was on the phone, and she was speaking Spanish. I heard her go, "Ay, no me diga," and I'm like, "Oh no, what's happening? Something bad."
When you hit them with the I, they're like, oh, they're really invested. Let me keep
I
going.
was like, "Ooh," but not sure. Oh, damn, you hit her with the, damn, that's crazy, bro.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Sorry that school today didn't work out, but I'm actually gonna go watch some TikToks. So,
but what's funny is that I retain the information. I just don't want to participate in the conversation. I have nothing to say. I can't relate to her. She's in the second grade.
She's in the second grade. She's 7, and you know she has like 7-year-old drama. So sometimes her stories can be very long-winded, and it has a lot of details that sometimes make sense, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they're not even relevant to the story, and it's just kind of listening to this whole long thing, and you're like, what? But what happened? But why are you upset?
Get to the meat of the conversation.
What happened here?
Mom, remember that time when the sky, when the sky was blue, and then we went to the place with the ice cream? So remember how I had that Lego? Yeah, I miss it. What the fuck does the sky being blue have to do with a Lego?
But you know, and you have to always be nice though, right? We always try. I mean, nice for what? Nice. You have to cordial, friendly, approachable, even.
But you told me that sometimes I'm too friendly, and that's how I end up knowing people for a kabillion years. Because
yeah,
I was
that's
too nice
100%
at the
true.
bus stop.
That's 100% true. Like I mean, like they're like us normal people, like we know like when to do that and when not to do that. Like if I was online at Trader Joe's today, I'm not going to be like, hey sir, what do you have in your basket? What is that? Tofu chicken nuggets? What is that? Oh wow, did you know that? But
But see,
I'm
I don't
not
start
getting.
conversations. I just continue them.
You don't know when to end them.
But see, that's the thing. And that's why my daughter loves talking to me because I seem really attentive.
You got to take a class that's like, this is how we end conversations with strangers.
Listen, I like, she loves when I tend to bring up this coworker a lot. So, hey girl, I'm bringing you up again. She loves it. Today I called her my almost twin because we're one day apart. And so she's really good at conversations. She was like, and we'll be talking, and she's like, yeah, so Crystal, so I have this project that I have to do. So we're I'm gonna put on my headphones. She hit me with that the other day. She's like, yeah, so I'm gonna just put on my headphones because I have to work on stuff. So I'm just gonna be here.
Are you that coworker, Crystal?
No, I love my team because we're all equally chatty Cathys, and today was a fucking riot. And we were just sitting there talking. We were talking about bubble tea. Apparently, I don't know what a milkshake consists of.
Milk.
To my surprise, I was like, she was like, you put milk in a milkshake, and I was like, but it's ice cream. And she's like, yeah, milk. I was like, why would you put milk in a milkshake when the milk
in the name?
But ice cream is milk. She's like, no, Chris.
Ice cream is not. I mean, has cream in it.
But it was so funny because it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There were 6 of us. We're never really all there at the same time. So today was like a rare occasion. So we were just talking about different things. And then one person would say something, and then like 3 out of the 5 would be like, yeah. And then 2 would be like, what? And then the next person would say another topic. And then like 1 out of the other 5 would say, yeah. And then the other 5 would be like, what the fuck are you talking about? It was hilarious. And this is why we shouldn't all be in the office at the same time.
Yeah, word. Because I remember when I used to, at my old job, like it was a big open setting. And so we all were like in the same area, sat right, like literally right next to each other. And so when one person starts talking about something and everyone starts talking about it, and like, you know, it's definitely distracting. If I were doing something and you guys were like chatting away, I might hit you with the like, hey guys, could we like take it down to scotch? Or I would put my headphones on or something.
Which is what she does. She will be talking. She's like, yes.
But that's her way of saying, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to do my little data entry, whatever she's doing. Like, trying to focus.
I love it. My manager, if it gets too much, she just walks away from the area and goes to another section so she can work. She's like, yeah, no, we're distracting each other, so I'm just gonna go over here. It's good times
together.
Though.
No, is it good times?
It is. No, I
mean, I'm sure you have fun until they're like, so that report.
No, it does. That does happen. It was like, we'll be talking, we'll be kikiing. This is literal kikiing, and he's like, ha 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 ha. So that project that's due tomorrow, let's talk about that. And then everyone will disperse.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'm actually leaving early today, and I just we can talk about this tomorrow.
I do have a project I got to do. I got to help write a newsletter.
Yay.
For one of the programs at my job. So that's cool.
Congratulations. Thanks. That's a big deal. That's fun. I think I have some things coming up like that. I have to see. I'm at the point of my job where like, because I'm new, they're like giving me things little by little. So like every day they're like, oh, and this is also something you do. And this is also something you do. So I'm sure I'll get more things.
Speaking of,
well, when I had an office before, my boss would constantly like, I never had the door closed. Like that was not a thing that ever happened. And she would always kind of what you doing? What you doing? What you working on? How about this? How about that? You know, and she like overhear my conversations and whoever I was talking to. And then it was not fun. I have my own office now, but with the nature of how I work and what I do, like there are people constantly coming in. But like something that has been an ongoing issue for me with like multiple jobs is just like finding the time like for yourself where you're like, okay, I work, you know, these are my hours. This is how long I work. But like on my days off, I want to try to like have my days off to myself and not be thinking about work or having someone call you or worry about it. Like, yeah, even on my old job, I would get like, you know, 8 p.m. like Zoom messages and things. And it's like, could this have waited?
Just gonna wait until tomorrow.
This probably could have waited because I'm trying to have dinner right now. Like this feels like a tomorrow thing, you know, and I think that especially work from home, like being in the office is different. Like it's not like that, but like working from home, people think that, oh, you're at home, like you're available all the time, like you're not busy. Like, oh, I know it's 9 o'clock, but like you're home, right? You're not doing anything. And it's like, I'm not doing anything, but I'm not doing anything on my time. That's the difference. I know a lot of us are struggling with that because that used to frustrate the hell out of me. And then you feel guilty, like, oh, this is like a good job. I shouldn't complain. And you know, who am I to say that they can't message me? And maybe I'm being unreasonable, but it's not unreasonable. Because before working from home, we didn't have this like emailing constantly and like messages and like at your fingertips. You can just, oh, let me just hit her up. Let me just do this. And like,
But they would wait. I feel like before this, they would wait. Like they'll send the email, but then they'll wait because they're like, oh, if she sees it, she's not going to answer until tomorrow, business hours. But now it's like you said, like it was like, but see, that's what I'm saying. Like the whole like nice for what thing. It's like you have to be like job nice, but it's like, why do I have to be that kind of nice for what? Because look at what it gets me. It gets people like in my space when I'm not at work. Like, why are we?
no one is ever really happy with that situation where it's like you're not working, but you're kind of on call all the time and people are messaging you
We're not
like
doctors.
crazy. Yeah. I'm not doing surgery. I'm not doing brain surgery over here. I'm not solving crimes.
I'm not Doctor Strange.
I'm not Christopher Maloney over here. SCU. Like, you know what I mean? Like it most likely, unless it's like a real emergency, then it's like, you know, the difference. But like in advertising, there are never emergencies. Like there were never emergencies. There was never a reason for someone to be contacting you after 5. Like there was really never a reason for it. People just took things too far and got used to like doing it that way. But no one was ever happy. They weren't happy doing it. You weren't happy receiving it. It's like, yeah,
It's a
here we
vicious
are.
cycle.
And we're trying to be nice and we're afraid to say something. And
But for what?
for what?
For
That's why I try to, you know, let people know how I'm feeling. And like, if I'm not going to be available, it's like, look, I'm not going to be available. And if something happens, you can let me know when I'm there. Because, you know, you still want to be attentive. You still want to be, you know, you care about what's going on, but you deserve your time too. Cause you don't want to burn yourself out. I feel like we're all kind of getting to that Bernie spot.
And with the, oh, that's crazy.
Hit him with the damn, that's crazy.
Damn, that's crazy.
Damn, that's crazy. And you're thinking in your head, like, I got to work another job later. Damn, that's crazy. I got to eat this chicken cutlet with a fork and no knife. Damn, that's crazy. I was so mad about that. I was just like, that's fine. Just sit here with this.
Go to Chipotle and just steal a handful of knives.
It's funny because I realized on my way there that I didn't have like cutlery, and I was like, oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stop at Starbucks. And I got a fork, right? And I'm like, great. I'm all set. And then I got there and I was like, I need a knife. Damn it. So mad at myself.
Wow. Get it together, girl. Gotta get it.
I'm trying to get it together, which kind of leads us to our what we are getting together moments of the week.
Mm-hmm.
Which for you is?
I saved money last week.
Did you?
I did. So I bought myself a thermos that I lost the top of. That's neither here nor there. And so I was bringing ramen with me to work. Now, yes, ramen is college food, but
I
it
don't
saved
think
me
so.
money. It like I would put the ramen in the thermos, and then I put the hot water from the hot water machine at my job, the little sazon, and then I shook the shit out of it, and then I let it sit for like 20 minutes, and then it cooked, and then I had my little ramen, and I was eating it for like 3 days, so I saved money on lunch. And so I was very proud of myself when I realized that I think I bought breakfast like one day. And then I think I brought like a chai latte, but I used a gift card. So yeah, I saved money last week. It's not going so great this week, but that's neither here nor there.
But you lost the top of it?
So what happened was I washed it. And this morning I was like, I'm gonna bring my ramen to work. And I see the thermos, because I washed the thermos with the top. Top is not where the thermos was. So no one knows where it is. So now I have to buy another thermos. So it saved me money last week. And it was like, that's my gift to you. Now I'm flying away. And you need to figure it out. And it was really nice. I got it from Walmart. It was a nice thermos.
Yeah, but now you gotta get another one.
Yeah, I gotta get
another one.
Ugh. But that
started off so strong, but then it kind of crashed at the end there.
Yeah, but it's okay, because the moral of the story is I saved money, which is, as Lisa knows, it's not hard for me to do, but as a single mom, my family helps me a lot. Like my mom's favorite thing is to buy my daughter clothes. So I've saved money over the years, but I could do better. And last week showed me that I could. So I look forward to doing better.
You, of course, can. You always can save money. It's just, no more Shein hauls.
I haven't done one in a while. Thanks for reminding me. I have my cart. There's like 7 things. They're so cute.
Empty it. No, we're not doing it. It's bad for the environment. No more Shein. Speaking of monies, that's kind of my thing. I kind of racked up a little bit of credit card debt. I got I went to the dentist, and then I got us tickets, which we could probably talk about in a different thing, because I had to get Lil Nas X tickets. I wasn't not going to get them, and I wasn't not going to get them for her 7-year-old daughter. Really? Yeah. People like, my mom was like, do you think you should be taking her? And I'm like, why not? And she's like, what if he makes gestures, Lisa? Gestures? I'm like, what kind of gestures? She's like,
I mean, he's fully gonna make gestures.
I don't know, but
I already warned her. I was like, he might kiss another boy. I just need you to understand what you're seeing. And she's like, oh, okay. And then she just started singing Old Town Road.
I think my mom was maybe like afraid of like this kind of gesture, or like
I don't feel like he'd do that.
Know.
But I feel like there'll be some chaps.
Yes.
But also she's short. So I already told you that I don't want to pick her up. So I'm not going to spend the concert picking her up.
We're going to work that out, whether or not she's coming. I feel like she has to come, but you know what? You guys let us know. Should we take a 7-year-old to see Lil Nas X at Radio City? Let us know.
Leave a comment. Send a strongly worded email.
Ooh, sorry, that was my mic. But yes, I say that to say that I had a little bit of credit card debt, and I decided, you know what? I'm gonna take some of my savings, and I'm gonna use it to pay it off. So that way I'm not like doing the thing where you're like, oh, I'm gonna every like week from your paycheck, you're like, I'm gonna put this into that, I'm gonna put this into that, and then you keep using it more, and you're like not getting anything done. Just like pay it off, do it, get it done.
Proud of you.
Thank you. I have those, and I got to do the other one, but then I'm gonna get that all sorted out, and then my credit will be
Come
great.
on, good credit. Come on, good credit.
Got great credit.
We love being a millennial with good credit.
Amazing. Makes me want to get a whole new credit card.
Oh my God.
I'm not gonna do that. Not right now. If I wanted to buy something, I would, but I'll just say that was my like thing of the week. And then also just like be completing my first week of my new job and like getting to know everything and all the new processes and the software and this and that. So it's coming along. I'm trying not to rush myself because it's kind of a situation where I'm jumping in and I'm taking over for someone who left because they got moved around, and I'm like, oh, I'm kind of being like thrown into it, like, okay,
And
like,
go.
okay, like I'm in the race and I didn't get really time to warm up. They're like, all right, you gotta go. We started.
Man, I had a different, completely different analogy. I'm not gonna say it, but it was in the gutter, and so
Not the gutter, girl.
I went straight to the gutter. Straight to the gutter. That one time, someone told me that how do I live with myself because I'm always making puns, and a lot of my puns are in the gutter, sexual innuendos, and I was like, well, because I live down there.
You don't live in the gutter.
Not like physically. I have a really nice house. But like my
gutter.
my mind, because it went like you were talking about, like, diving in and and my brain was like diving in.
Girl, I would think of a pool before I was diving.
No, my first thought was a pool, but as you kept going, it morphed into something. Anyways, if you guys really want to know what it was, hit us up and I will tell you what it was that I was thinking. Maybe it depends on who you are, who's asking me, and where. I don't know.
Ask us that, and then let us know. Should we what do you think? Take a 7-year-old to see Lil Nas X? Is it worth it? Is it going to be a good time? Is she going to enjoy herself? Will she be able to see the stage? I think so. She's pretty tall.
Okay.
She got onto she couldn't get into Space Mountain. She got onto Tower of Terror, so
yeah, but
I feel like we're all set.
At 4:00. At 4:00. She was 4 years old. That's
She's
4 years
5.
ago. There you go.
For her
5. That was 3 years ago.
I feel like we're all set right now.
Okay.
Locked and loaded. She's gonna be 8. I feel like you wanna be vibing. Like,
no, I'm gonna vibe regardless. That's the issue. I'm gonna vibe regardless. It's her I'm worried about because you're like, I want to see. No, it's my song. And I'm over here vibing, and she's like, I want to vibe too.
Should I call her and be like, do you have boosters? I'm just wondering, like, for shows coming up, like concerts, rap concerts, maybe. Like, is that something you guys do? You have a little one coming. I mean, I'm sure they do. They have to. They have all kinds of people at Radio City. Like,
listen, I don't know, but that is a good question. Who am I as a mother? What kind of mother would I be to take my daughter to see Lil Nas X? Which I feel leads us to our last thought. Happy belated Mother's Day to all the moms.
Yeah, we forgot to mention Mother's Day. I mean, we mentioned it briefly, but it was Mother's Day and we spent it. And the end.
The end.
I had to go out to Queens on Sunday, and from where I live to there, it took so long, and it took so long to get back. I was so tired. I was like, oh, I'm done with Queens. Like, nah, you're just too far. Like, Queens and the Bronx, like,
maybe Long Island.
I might as well just be going to like fucking Boston at this point. I feel like man, it's a journey. It's a full journey, but you worked and
I worked.
You went home.
And I went home. But I feel it was, like you said, it was Mother's Day. It was spent. Yeah.
It was spent. I ordered flowers and they didn't come on time, which by the way, let me tell you something. If you order stuff like that and it doesn't come when you like request it to come, when it's like guaranteed to come, you can get a full refund, which I'm getting
Nice. You love
because
a refund.
I was like, nah, like it was supposed to come on Friday and then it didn't come until Monday. And I was just like, if it came on Saturday, I'd have been like, fine, even Sunday, but like I paid to have it come on Friday. Nah, I want my money back at this point.
Purposes were being defeated.
Yeah, like the whole point is flowers for Mother's Day, not flowers for random Monday.
I feel like on that note.
That's how I go into everything with that kind of attitude. Like, I want my money back. I'm tired of this. Like when we went to see that movie with the girl from the Joker, I never remember her name.
Oh, Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn. And it was a whole thing and the sound wasn't working and the movie was delayed. I was like, I want my money back. I tried for months to get our money back, and AMC would not give it back.
They was like, no, you sat through it. You watched it. You don't get no money back.
We did, but it shouldn't have been that way. But okay, they're gonna cut us off. They meaning Zoom. So I am Lisa.
I'm Crystal.
And you've been listening to Get It Together, Girl.
See you next time.